may I call upon Toastmaster Vidya Sri.
I was all mesmerized with that speech. Objectives is use voice volume, pitch variety and quality to reflect and add meaning and interest to your message. Use pauses to enhance your message and use vocal variety smoothly and naturally. The project number 6 is on vocal variety. The time for the speech is 5 to 7 minutes.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vidya. The next speaker introduces herself as a journalism student at MOP Vaishnav College. On receiving her mail, I sent her an instinctive, impulsive reply. As a reader, I was so happy that this journalist in the making did not use one extra word. It's intact and pithy. And in the same vein, what she said about her interpretation is, I once saw a mother turn her daughter in for burglary, despite the daughter begging her not to. She knew it would strain her relationship with the daughter, yet she went ahead because she knew that was the right thing to do. Over to you, Toastmaster Janani, Suri. The title has more words than her own explanation. Bite, kick, scratch, claw, attack. Janani, Suri.
I was running extremely fast. I looked behind me. The creature was still chasing me. To my horror, it was gaining. I ran until I couldn't run anymore. I reached a dead end, got on my knees and pleaded, please, please stop torturing me, please, just as it bounced. Janani, are you paying attention? I was rudely awoken to the real world. I was sitting in my desk in my class, and my teacher was right there delivering the lecture. My classmates were all shocked, amused, sarcastic, and I was subconsciously clutching my school bag in front. And I'd apparently yelled, "Stop torturing me!" very loudly to my teacher when she asked if I was paying attention. Needless to say, I went home extremely ashamed. I had mentally lost myself in the same dream for one more time. I was thinking, how did it all end up this way? How did I get so paranoid? I flashed back 2 months earlier. I had gone to Chepauk Stadium with 5 of my friends for an India-Australia A-team cricket match, August 13th, to cover it for our paper. The match was exciting. India had won. We were all extremely happy. But then we needed to find quotes from audience members for our article. So we looked around for respectable-looking people who might give us a quote. We saw 2 guys, one in a black shirt, one in a green shirt. My friend looked them over and said, they're cute, let's ask them. So we went over to them and we asked for quotes. They gave us 3 measly words. It was nice. Okay, we were extremely disappointed. What could we do? We made our way out of the stadium. Now we noticed, since my friend had gone there, they'd been constantly staring at us, whispering, pointing. And then at first we were teasing my friend. Hey, nacha, nalla sighted chipay pandra, nalla, enjoy. But then we got extremely scared because it continued even as we left. Walked out of the stadium, all the way to the train. They followed us. At the train station, they pulled my friend's hand and said, "Hey, where are you going?" She said, "Get away from us, this is none of your business." Grabbed my friend's hands, pulled us to the train. We got into the women's compartment. Sat down in relief. But then, just as the train was leaving the station, the guy comes up to us, hands us a paper with his and his friends' numbers and said, "Hey, girls, call me for the interview." He winked and walked away. At first, we laughed about it. Again, we teased my friend. "Look what you did. You asked my man for one quote and look, he's chasing you till eternity." When we went home, we realized how serious it was. Actually, I realized. Because this little teasing turned into stalking. My friend, I was reciting my number to her at the stadium. One of the people behind heard it and they started e-stalking me. I started getting regular WhatsApp messages. First one came from a random account. "Hey, remember me from the stadium for the interview? Want to talk?" I just dismissed it as a random prank call, blocked the WhatsApp account. They thought that was over. And 11 different times, from 11 different accounts, from the same person, repeated messages kept coming. Hey, interview, forgot me up. This time I got seriously annoyed. I blocked each one of them, but they started coming faster than I could block them. Finally, I cut off WhatsApp altogether. Thought I was safe. 2 days later, I was outside. My phone rings. Picked it up. Hey, you forgot us. Why are you blocking us on WhatsApp? You saw us in the stadium. Interview. Now I got seriously scared. I looked at the phone and started yelling, get away from me. Stop it. Please stop it. Threw the phone. I ran home and sat down. Broke down basically. I was extremely scared. Now I knew the dangers of stalking. The physical stalking had happened in Anna Stadium. But now this was e-stalking. Even more scary. For the next 2 months, I became a paranoid wreck. I used to walk around carrying a nail file as a weapon. I put it in my purse. I didn't even know how to use the nail file. I just carried it around as a weapon. Each time someone said, hey Janani, and tried to tap me, he said, get away from me, and automatically held out my nail file or even a bag for protection. People got extremely irritated to be around me in those days. I kept zoning out in class, same dream, creature running, creature chasing me. I finally decided it's enough. I have to ask for some help. First, I went to my parents and asked them, I explained the situation and asked them, what do I do? They said, ignore it, Janani, it'll all be okay. I believed them. I ignored those messages. They kept coming. Next, I went to my friends who were completely useless. They just said, hey, Macha, why do you worry so much? Ignore it. It's just looking for fun and entertainment. It won't bother you if you don't look at him. What? I did that too. It still kept coming. Finally, I got so scared. I decided it was time to do something drastic. I went to the internet, started Googling self-defense videos for girls. Saw lot of crackpots make self-defense videos. But I liked only one. It was a very simple video. Dark room, one man standing with a fighting dummy in front of him, demonstrating 5 moves. Bite, kick, scratch, claw, and attack. I was so impressed with it, solely for the reason the acronym spelled BACKS. And he said, this is for all the girls who've ever been harassed. Make sure you do not show your backs to your stalkers, but you do see the back of your stalkers. And he kept repeating, backs, bite, kick, scratch, claw, attack. I was absolutely impressed with this man. And I decided it was time for me to learn self-defense so I could feel less pitiable in this situation. So I started practicing every day, different self-defense video. I came home, I made my friends come and practice with me. I just lured them in with the promise of free food. And then I used to practice by pretending to mock punch them or mock bite them. They got freaked out and ran away because I may have injured their body parts, a lot of their body parts. And I may have actually given them a lot of black eyes. No one could be around me in those days. Finally, after 1 month, I realized I cannot learn self-defense through videos. But then, just as I was about to actually go to self-defense class, I remembered I've learned a lot of self-defense in these videos. They might not be practical knowledge, but it's enough for me, a girl of 18, to feel safe in a city like Chennai. So I gave up my videos because I realized that while I could never show my backs to my stalkers, I would eventually see the back of them if I continued learning self-defense. Thank you.
Thank you for telling us what it means to be 18 years and be a lady and be in Chennai. Something I would never have known.